Welcome to New Daily Prime. Today is Friday, June 19, 2026, and here is what is making the headlines from across Nigeria in the past 24 hours. The Conference of United Political Parties (CUPP) has expressed strong support for a recent call by the House of Representative Minority Caucus, urging President Bola Tinubu to either demonstrate more effective leadership in addressing Nigerians' mounting challenges or consider resigning from office. The presidential candidate of the Nigerian Democratic Congress (NDC), Peter Obi, has urged the Nigerian government to emulate South Africa's approach to public borrowing, stressing that transparency, accountability, and measurable outcomes should guide every loan obtained on behalf of citizens. Prominent activist and member of the Nigerian Democratic Congress (NDC), Aisha Yesufu, has called on the supporters to remain focused on the 2027 presidential election and channel that energy towards ensuring that the party's presidential candidate, Peter Obi, emerges victory and is sworn into office. The national chairman of the All Progressive Congress (APC), Professor Nentawe Yutida, has called for the establishment of structured media teams among Nigerians in the diaspora to counter misinformation and promote the achievements of President Bola Tinubu's administration. On world news, President Donald Trump of the United States has signed the Memorandum of Understanding (MOU) with Iran at the Palace of Versailles, asserting that the agreement has prevented a potential worldwide depression. The specifics of the 14-point accord have been disclosed, with senior U.S. officers declaring it a major win despite considerable concession made to Tehran. On sport news, South Africa produced a spirited comeback to secure a crucial 1-1 draw against Czech Republic in Group A of the 2026 FIFA World Cup, thanks to late penalty from Teboho Mokoena at the Mercedes-Benz Stadium. With both teams searching for their first point of the tournament, the result leaves qualifications hope alive heading into the final round of the group matches. Still on sport news, Nigerian Super Falcons have again proved why they remain the leading force in the African women's football after keeping their place as the #1 team on the continent in the latest FIFA ranking. On national news, residents of 7 local government areas in Rivers State will be unable to move freely during the Rivers Southeast Senatorial District by-election, as the police announced a temporary ban on movement to strengthen security across the electoral process. The All Progressive Congress (APC) has warmly applauded President Bola Tinubu and the Minister of Federal Capital City, Barrister Nyesom Wike, for the successful commissioning of key judicial infrastructure programs aimed at strengthening Nigeria's justice system. As countries commemorate World Sickle Cell Day today, the pains of inaccurate readings, misdiagnoses, and falsified genotype results in Nigerian laboratories have reverberated across the health community, with fresh demand for standardization. On sport news, Canada recorded their first ever FIFA World Cup victory in unforgettable fashion on Thursday, dismantling a 9-man Qatar side 6-0 in front of a jubilant home crowd at BC Place in Vancouver. Yet, despite the landmark result, the celebrations were tempered by a serious injury to midfielder Ismail Cohn and chaotic scenes after the final whistle. Still on sport news, the Premier League has officially unveiled the fixture list for the 2026/2027 season, setting the stage for another highly anticipated campaign as clubs prepare for a fresh battle for domestic supremacy. On national news, the Nigerian government has announced plans to embed journalists within military units during selected operations as part of efforts to improve the accuracy of security reporting and enhance public understanding of ongoing counterinsurgency and internal security missions across the country. The federal government has set aside 500 billion naira from the Federation Account Allocation Committee revenue for May 2026 as part of a national security emergency intervention.